quickly, I need to tell you what to expect from this video. It's going to be super long. It's going to have incredibly dense information about plants, fungus, and skincare. But I can guarantee if you're interested in any one of those three things, you will get a lot out of this video because not a lot of people are doing content on this kind of stuff. So stick around. This will be fun. I'm going to show you how to make some skincare out of this staghorn sumac and some tremella mushroom. This sumac has malic acid in it, which is an alpha hydroxy acid. So I'm going to take all of these off, and this is going to be the first component for our skincare. And then this guy here, this tremella, this has something more powerful than hyaluronic acid. I'll be making 300 grams each of lotion, toner, and serum. I am going to give you the formulas for all of them. But before I get into that, I do want to talk about how alpha hydroxy acids work on our skin. They basically work as an anti-wrinkle thing, which is good. I'm 44 years old. I could definitely benefit from that. But if you're younger, it's good to use these as a preventative measure. You don't want to add AHAs with BHAs. Just be aware of that. The quality of this extraction is really, really important. So it's going to be an aqueous extraction, just water. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean out my ultrasonic cleaner. And I definitely use this for a lot of extractions. And it just gives you a high quality extraction at the end. So just make sure you're using this. And I just throw these in like whole, really. Let's go. Distilled water and run it for like an hour. The reason you use distilled water is because you don't want any heavy metals in anything that you're doing, like for your face. So these will be used again in the magic butter machine, and this will get super, super strained. So none of these particulates will be left in. Animals absolutely hate this thing, so just do it outside. That's what I do. So this has been an hour. And I'm gonna put this entire thing, the matter, the mushroom and plant matter and everything in my magic butter machine. The idea behind the magic butter machine is that it will do a further aqueous extraction with a little bit of heat. You can control the heat really, really well. And it mixes it up. So it just gets all of the surface area available. There is a minimum water line, so I can make sure that I meet that minimum requirement. Yeah, just barely. The tremella even kind of turned pink. I'm hoping for a really pleasing color. Here's the tremella. I'm gonna do an hour at a time on lower heat, just on the tincture mode. And I'm also gonna do this outside because my cat also hates this sound. So does my family. Okay. Whoa. All right, now this needs to be strained, and I have a super strainer. I'm gonna regular strain it. You could drink this right now. It's really, really healthy for you. We're gonna start with the serum formula. This is highly exfoliating, anti-wrinkle. There's some polymers in there to help with the viscosity. I know this is a lot of information, and if you don't know anything about skincare, that's totally fine. We can talk more about it. I thought I would introduce it at this high level at first, but this formula can be simplified. There are two phases to this particular formula, and when I put them together, they sort of had a chemical reaction, and I just thought it was super cool. Next on the to-do list is this toner. And toners are really easy. You just have to make sure they have the right preservative content, usually about 1%. And everything I'm doing is with the fragrance lemongrass because it smells very citrusy, which goes along with the malic acid. The taste of this is citrusy. All right, last thing we're doing is the lotion. I'm going to show you here the emulsion. This is with my stir stick, but everybody really loves the way emulsions come together. Isn't that neat? You use heating and stuff with lotion emulsions. There's usually 3 phases: water phase, oil phase, and cool down phase. This is the just emulsion, and then at this point I would add everything for the cool down phase. So I know it's a lot. I know what I'm doing to you. But if you're at all curious, just drop a question. I can do lots of answers to any questions you might have. As this cools down, it does solidify a little bit into a lotion, and I will show you that right now. This is all of them. These are my 3 products. The one on the left is the lotion, middle serum, and the right is the toner. So I'll show you the toner first. And this can go in a spray bottle, or it can just go in a cotton ball. The cotton ball tends to waste a little bit of product, so I even just sometimes just put it right in my hands and put it right on my face. So that's the first thing. Now here's the serum. I'm doing these in quick succession. You would want to wait in between each application. I love this serum. It's a little thicker than normal, which is fine. I like both viscosities. This one just turned out great. It doesn't peel. It's really kind of just lovely. And then the last thing here is the lotion. And you just saw how runny the lotion was when it was hot. Well, look how much it solidifies. It's still good for the face. This is high in water content, but you see it just kind of solidified and it emulsified. It has some shea butter in it, some other good stuff. So here it is on the other hand, just so you can get a better look. Anyway, you could do this at home instead of buying stuff from people. I mean, I bet this would be hundreds of dollars normally.